John, we're back at the Falkirk Stadium this weekend after a Saturday on the road last week. Obviously, we spoke about it after the game, but good to touch on it again, just how convincing a win it is and how good it is for momentum going forward, with that being the sixth straight win in a row.
Yeah, absolutely. At a ground that we found difficult last season. So it was very pleasing to go there and score 5 goals, be in a good really position early in the game to be, get the first goal in the first couple of minutes and followed up and being 3-0 up. Just a little bit of a blip losing a goal just before half time. It was a good strike by the lad, couldn't really fault anyone really. So 3-1, good position, and then I thought we were really good in the second half. Another couple of goals, good goals. I liked the second half better. I thought we played much better, even though we scored 3 goals in the first half. We were very clinical, great header by Liam Henderson, great header, good ball in by Brad, and then Callum's popped up with another 2 goals, one being from the penalty spot. So good for Callum, top goal scorer in the league right now, and he's got his assists as well, so firing on all cylinders. And then I felt good, Alfie came on, shot a goal, goalie parries it, and Big Ross is there to stick away, which I'm glad. He went 4 games without a goal there, so good that he's got back on the track, he's scoring. And then Aidan Nisbet with a very calm finish, which was a good goal. It was set up for Sam Long by the back, thrown out to Leon. Then a good bit of link-up play between, I think it was Alfie, but I'm sure he was involved, and then out to Gary Oliver, who set it up for Aidan to shoot and score. So 5 goals. The goalkeeper made 2 or 3 good saves as well. Jordan Allen was a bit unfortunate not to score. He got in over the top of them, got in behind them, and goalie made a save, and Callum will be wondering how we never got a hat-trick. So yeah, very, very pleasing, as I said, a ground where we struggled last year. Certainly in the first game there we did. We managed to win the second game, but it was very late. So yeah, convincing win. Confidence is high. But we've got to keep our feet on the ground. Coming up against a Montrose team that have won 4 in the bounce, so they themselves are in good form. We have to respect that, and we all respect that. Stuart's done a great job again. A lot of players for last season, but he has brought in some new players, and one we know very well in Ryan, who's managed to play in every game now, and good for him to get playing regularly. We just couldn't get him on the pitch, unfortunately, but he's playing more regular there, maybe the part-time, it's kind of like suiting. So they've brought in 2 or 3 other. Kester coming in as a goal scorer, he's scoring goals for them, so he'll obviously need to be watched. And then the usual ones that would do well for them, all the defenders do well for them, and Gardyne in midfield, and Lyons, Webster, these guys. Boy, Craig Brown's doing well for them, scoring goals as well. Miller Thompson, who I liked, who played with Dundee United, he's on loan for Dundee United, he's a good player. And then you've got their reliable ones, Mason, Callahan, Watson, the guys that have done them a good job for a number of years. So yeah, we understand it'll be a difficult game, but we're in good form, we're back at home as you said, and we're certainly looking forward to it.
You mentioned Callum Morrison and Ross McKeever scoring against Kelty at the weekend, and the fact that Callum Morrison's top scorer in the league now. You said that Ross maybe hasn't scored for 3 or 4 games. His goal on Saturday, I think, gives him 4. So now obviously we've got Callum at the top of the scoring charts. Ross is just underneath him as well. Brad Spencer's top in the assist charts as well. The whole team's top in the SBFL goal scoring charts. Just top of everything at the moment.
Yeah, which is good, and long may that continue. We've got to continue to work hard at it. Yeah, we've scored 20 goals, which is the most goals in the SBFL. Only 1 away, 21 goals. We'll be scoring 3 goals per game, averaging out at 3 goals per game. So just a little bit off that, but hopefully we can, maybe get 1 or 2 more goals this weekend, and maybe get that topped up once more. A few more goals would be great. But we understand it'll not be easy. They're quite a solid defensive team. Montrose never can open up too much against ourselves. So we'll need to be at our best, absolutely. But the guys are confident. We're building momentum. We're on a really, really good run. Home and away. We don't worry about going away from home, and we've been picking up wins away from home as well as at home. We've got to make this place a fortress. We have to. We've got 3 home games in a row now, followed by Hamilton and Queen's Park, and then just a short journey along to Stirling after that. So in the next month, we've not got a lot of travelling. Great for the fans that'll be coming here. Big support last week at Kelty. So again, thanks very much for everyone that went along and gave us, massive noise, made a massive noise. Great support, great backing. Back at home, obviously looking 4,500 the last game. Hoping to get closer to the 5,000 if at all possible, and just everyone building on the way we're playing and the success that we're bringing.
The next 3 home games, all pretty tough fixtures. It's looking like Hamilton, obviously the standout being the big one between the two top teams. Obviously going into them high on confidence though, given the results and the performances. What do you say to the guys in the lead up to games like this? Obviously, you don't want them to get too high or let complacency slip in either.
Yeah, well, we prepare for the next opposition. We have our way of playing, which we'll always have, and we'll stick to. We're just always having to. There's like revision, just going over things and tweaking things maybe slightly. But then we prepare for the next team, and we start on the Monday looking at the opposition and delivering, giving the players the information that they need to get them the knowledge to understand what they're going to come up against, how they're going to deal with that, and how we can then implement our game onto them that's going to cause them problems. And that's what we do. And we just do that from game to game and week to week. And so we don't, we're no daft. The guys are going to look, they understand that they're on a good run, that they're only dropped only one game where we've not got maximum points. Every other game in the league we've got maximum points. We've had a really good win away down in here in the Challenge Cup. So yeah, but it is just the next game, and that's all we really look at. Yeah, we've got 3 home games, which is really good because, as I said there, repeat myself, we want to make this a fortress. We want to be picking up wins, the whole season here. That'll accumulate a hell of a lot of points. So that's we're really big on that. Defensively, we'll need to be solid, sound. Montrose carry a threat going in behind. So no, it's really again the preparation that we put in and the information that we give and the planning on the training ground. You can see it coming out in the games, all the time. So no, it's no difficult to keep the guys feet in the ground and keep them focused. It's very much about focus and not getting carried away. But enjoying it, enjoying their game, enjoying the football that we're producing and the goals that we're scoring, and wanting to everyone want to be part of it and to keep it going and to want more.
You mentioned being a kind of solid defensive unit. Obviously, the team's done a really good job of not conceding a lot of goals, and obviously that's a team effort, but a couple of standouts, obviously Tom Lang and Cole Donaldson. I think Cole Donaldson's had kind of big shoes to fill stepping up to wear the captain's armband. Personally, I think he's done tremendously well with that. How good is it to have that kind of leader on the pitch stepping up and giving those type of performances? Yeah, no, he has done exceptionally well, really well. Yeah, the two of them, first class. Tom's attitude every day in training, is spread through the whole team, that they expects good standards, and Cole is very much part of that as well. Every day in training, putting over to all the players, as we're going through the work that we do, keeping on top of things, not letting any slackness creep in, not letting any sort of nonsense get in the way of what we're this journey that we're on. So, yep, the two of them have formed a great partnership. They're solid in the air. They're giving each other cover. Cole in the game against Queen of the South there, when Sam's had to make a save and the ball hits the bar and comes down and it's looking like it's on the line and somehow he's got back. That attitude is to make sure that never say die, not give up. That's come across loud and clear. The two fullbacks have done great as well. They've done really good. They're getting forward, getting up and down the pitch, getting crosses in the box. And they're defending well, and of course Sam behind them. So these 5 have been the mainstay with regards to getting clean sheets. Yes, it's a whole team. It starts with the front. The work that they do up the top and then in midfield will make it a little bit easier for the guys at the back. It will always, the less work we do up front, the more it's going to come back to the defenders and the goalkeeper to do their part or to dig out, the rest of the team. So
the harder the work up top, midfield, the better it becomes for the defenders, and I'm sure they'd be the first to tell you that as well. The work that the guys ahead of them are doing, then it makes their job a lot more easier. So it's going well. Goals against columns really good. Again, long may that continue, but it's a matter of staying focused all the time.
Just finally, a big boost on Saturday with Alfie coming back in. Are you able to tell us whether we're any closer to any more returns shortly?
Yeah, well, it was good to get Alfie back, absolutely. Yeah, it was good to get him on the bench. He made an impact when he came off the bench. It's good that we've got Ethan in. Ethan's got an hour against Queen of the South, an hour there against Kelly, which is good. He needed a game time. Callum's flying on the other side. We've got good options, so it's good to get Alfie back in. He's trained all week, which is great. But we're not any closer to getting anyone else back in the squad this weekend.
Okay, John, thank you very much and best of luck for the weekend.
Cheers, thank you.